Ladies and gentlemen, this is a saw. Oh yes, a wooden saw for practice. Okay, I'm going to use this saw to do some technique with my coach, Dr. Valerie Lee, so to give you some idea about the saw usage training. We're going to start from the basic technique first. To save time, I'm not going to do the solo, but with Ms. Lee to show you some basic saw usage, thrusting and chopping. Now shall we start? Okay. From our demonstration, I think you can get an idea. The Chinese saw, when we do the thrusting, the movement is actually a curve. Okay, left or right, in and out curve. It should not straight. Now, let's see the chopping movement. Okay, let's see. Right. Also, on our demonstration, I believe you can find out the chopping movement is not the straight chop. Just like the thrusting, the saw is always moving in a curve line, either left or right side. Okay, I believe this is a very basic difference than other martial arts saw usage. In Chinese saw, we always try to do the fully use the saw, the full body from the tip, the middle portion, and the rope, what we call. Okay. Now we're going to show you some of the basic usage technique. Fundamentally, the Chinese saw usage we divided into two different portions. One we called licking. Like in raining day, if the house is too old or too much rain accumulate and then starting to leak, we should be able to try to find the enemy's leak and at the same time to fix our own leak. The another category we call it sticking, which means you should always stick with your enemy, your position, your stab, and very importantly your sword. Okay, we will show the licking movement first. Okay, like so. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. A very simple movement. But from those 2-3 movements, I think we can get some idea about what is so-called the licking technique. First of all, when an attack comes toward you, we should not do is to block attack like that, okay, or like this, like what you saw in a Kung Fu movie or the round table knights, that kind of fighting, okay. A Kung Fu saw technique to do, first of all, you shift your body to duck away, to hide the target area, and also to try to find a leak. In this kind of situation, which means her rest. So I'm going to cut her rest. Of course, she's going to hide away, and what she's going to do is she finds another leak. That's my head, upper portion of my body. So she's going to attack my head. Certainly, I'm going to shift away, hide away from this attack, and at the same time to find a leak is here. Her wrist again. Okay, then Ms. Lee is going to hide away and attack my lower portion, which is my leg or my knee area. Okay, when this kind of attack comes in, I will hide away. First of all, remove my leg, hide away from the attack, and use my sword to cut her wrist, like so. Yes, she hide away. But look at this. This is a very good, clear picture to show she presenting a big leak here. So I might conclude the fight with the attack to her rib area. And this is what we mean leak, fix the leak, find the leak. Another category we just mentioned was sticking. Oh yes, we even discussed earlier. When we do the weapon form practice, it's very pretty. Some of the movement may be, let me see, like this. Some of the movement may be like that. Yes, it is pretty, but what's the meaning? What's the real usage, content in this kind of beautiful movement or posture? Okay, let's just use those two movements to show some of the sticking technique. Okay, also at the same time we can explain what is in there behind those beautiful postures. Assuming the first one, you're still gonna attack me in my heart area, the middle portion of my body. Then again, we shouldn't do is like this. Do block like that. In a Kung Fu sword usage, what we should do, we will welcome and receive this attack. This is a receiving movement, and stick with it. Don't let it go away, and move my leg to get closer to your target and do the cutting like so. So isn't this the movement what you just saw? Yes. Second one, if your attack comes in a little bit higher, toward your higher portion, okay, to your face, your throat area, then again, we should not do the blocking like this or like that. Okay, that can open the door for 10 or 20 exchange, attacking each other. Okay, in a Kung Fu sword technique, what we're going to do is like this. When the attack comes, you receive it like so. Receive the sword and stick with it. Still stick with it, don't lose each other. And then you go up, and then you can do the chopping like this. One more time, the whole movement, go. Like so. The last movement in the whole practice, probably what we're going to do is like this. But without the real understanding about the usage, the beautiful posture is just going to be an empty shell.
All right, thank you, Mr. We're coming to